Hello friends and welcome to Numerical Studio. This is the channel which helps to make physics easy for you. We just try to break each and every concept of physics and to make it more lucid and interesting for you. Friends, maybe you are appearing for different kind of examinations, be it say your board examinations or the engineering or the medical. Physics is an essential component. So I just want that we could provide you a quality material at the at a self study pace. So in that series we have started a channel, but unfortunately for last 2 weeks I could not put up any video because of illness. And since the illness was a bit contagious, so I had to contain myself, I had to confine myself. But now I am back, and we are back with a bang, and we just try to address the problems from a particular book, which is a legendary book, I must say. It's a books of I.E. Rudolph. Almost 2000 problems are there, though all these problems are not covered in all the examinations, cannot be covered. But at the same time, I must say that as a physics enthusiast, you must try to look at this book once at least. And in that series, we just presenting the first problem from that book. If you read the problem, it says that a motorboat going downstream overcome a raft at a point A. You can see the point A. 60 minutes later, it turned back from point B. I have already shown it before you. And by that time, and turned back, and after some time passed, the raft at a distance L 6 km from the point A, there is a meeting point M. So the problem is crystal clear before us that a boat is going downstream, and then after a point, after 60 minutes, it turned back from point B and again going upstream and meet the raft which is floating with the river speed, meet point M. So friends, whenever you are encountering the problem of meeting, you must understand this particular problem. This kind of problem basically depends on the position time coordinates. So if two particles or two objects are meeting at a point, that means the meeting point coordinate has to be same and both the particles reaching to the meeting point at the same time. So that is the basically entire crux of this problem. And another thing that I have highlighted here is the frame of reference, because in our last video I have told that everything in physics comes with a flavor of frame of reference. If you are trying to solve any problem, then you must understand that you have to equate all the equations with respect to a particular frame of reference. If you take two frame of reference at a time to solve a problem, then your answer will be inconsistent, and at the same time it will not be a valid answer. Okay, so we have considered the ground as our base frame of reference, and we have considered the speed of river as v with respect to the ground, and the speed of boat with respect to river is u. Because raft is definitely moving with the speed of river, so by the time it's covering from A to M, the time will be L by V, simple, distance by speed. By the time the boat will cover the distance AB and BM, the total time taken by the boat will be, in that case, will be 60 minutes plus BM divided by U minus B. Why U minus B? Because the boat is now traveling from B to M upstream. So if you, I'll definitely put up more problem on the relative velocity, but it's a very simple thing, because the upstream you are going against the river velocity, so your velocity will be slightly lesser appears slightly lesser as compared to your original one. Okay, so if we just try to calculate, if we just try to replace the velocity of v over mb over here, so mb can be written as ab minus bm. Okay, ab minus am, because l is known, mb is not known, so l is known, so ab minus am. So ab can be again written as v plus u multiplied by t, because boat is going from A to B in 60 minutes, and it is going downstream, so we may write this distance as v plus u t minus l, because this is a meeting point problem. So time for both the particle, for both the object to reach the meeting point has to be same. So we may equate both the equations, and L by V equal to T plus V plus U multiplied by T minus L by U minus V. So we are just equating the time. It is nothing rocket science. It's a very simple thing. You can do this calculation at your end also. If you just solve it, you will get the velocity of flow of river as L by 2t. Friends, now this problem is very simple. What I have tried on the top of it, I just try to remodel the questions in another form as a challenge for you. And if you just see, I have just modeled this question like this. A motorboat moving downstream crossing a floating raft at point A, similarly as stated in the Aerodove problem. The boat continues to downstream for 40 minutes, okay, because it is going with the power of your motorboat. So 40 minutes is going with the power of a motorboat, and then it switch off its engine and travels with the drift of current for next 20 minutes. So 60-minute time, which was earlier given to us from A to B, is divided into two particular events. In first events, the boat is going with the speed of motorboat, and in second event, it is just drifting as a raft, and then it's again turned back and heads upstream to catch up with the raft at point B, and point B is from point A is at 8 kilometer. The thing that is mentioned at point B, earlier we have mentioned at point M. Okay, so it is like this. It has traveled like the boat is here, the raft is here, it is point A. Now boat is going up to a distance. Boat is going to a distance B, suppose, and for T1's 40 minutes it's going with the motorboat on, and then for next time T2 it's going for as a raft and turn back, and when it's turned back it catches the raft at this point, and this particular distance is 8 kilometer. Okay, so you have to find out we have to find out the velocity of stream. I hope, friends, you will be able to solve this problem very easily. So if you have solved it, please send your solution to me, and I'll be happy to help you if you don't, and I'll put up the solution in my next video. Friends, we have started this IE Rudolph problem section. From this week onwards, we'll be putting up different kind of videos from different streams of physics, from optics, from mechanics, from different sections, so that all the students who are preparing for JEE Advanced in the month of May, they can also get benefit of it. So before signing off, I just want to request you, please share and subscribe the channel, and please share and subscribe the channel, and please mention what kind of thing that you want to see over here, and we'll bring up the video on that, and please reach out to us through the comment box. I will be happy to respond to you. Thank you, friends, and please have a great Sunday, have a great weekends. Thanks for your time watching the channel. Have a great. Call. I put it again call.